Hey, what's up folks? Michael here with Primal Edge. Hope you're all doing great out there today, and I hope you all had a happy and wonderful holiday season. Welcome to 2020 and Happy New Year. I wanted to take a quick second to cover a few items regarding the channel and bring you guys up to speed with what's been going on. Now, usually around fourth quarter every year and about a month or two into the new year, I try to take some time off. Spend it with the family, get ready for the holidays, just chill out, relax, and wind down from a hard year of working. Unfortunately, and at the same time fortunately, I didn't get the opportunity to do that. About late October, early November, my brother and I were contacted by a tool company out of California. They wanted to know if we'd be interested in shooting some commercial work for them. Now, my brother has a YouTube channel, and you might not know about it, but I'll go ahead and link it down in the description below. The channel's focused on automotive repairs, tips, tricks, that kind of thing. Now, my family's been in the automotive business for almost 80 years. My grandfather started the business, my uncle and father ran it for some years, and right now it's ran by both of my brothers. My brother's been shooting videos for a little while now, and he's got a pretty good following. Go down there and check it out and see if you're interested in what he's got going on. He doesn't focus on any one style of car, type of car, make or model. He's showing you what he's getting in his shop on a regular basis. A lot of times it's diagnostic works, how to do small repairs, and even little tips and tricks. So if you're driving a car, you might be interested in checking that out. As I said before, we were contacted to do some video work. Now, I've been shooting videos on and off for about 30 years. I started when I was a teenager and I haven't really stopped since. And I've shot all different types of videos: birthdays, weddings, graduations, engagement parties, everything you could possibly think of. And I really enjoy it. It's always been a hobby. I've never really tried to make a career out of it. Usually people paid me a couple of bucks and I did the job, but mainly I did it as a passion. Now, we've since done a couple of commercials for them, and it seems they like what they've seen because they sent over a contract and gave us a list of quite a few tools they want done next. And since that time, other corporate work has come our way. So what we decided to do was form a new YouTube channel, someplace that we could put and house all that type of stuff. Now, what makes the channel unique is that we're not already an established production company. We're starting at the ground up, and we're going to see what happens. Pass or fail, sink or swim, we're going to chronicle everything. Now, we're going to share all types of stuff on that channel. We're going to show you the commercials that we shoot. That way you can see what kind of stuff that we do. Now, I won't be able to share everything with you that we make because some of it is confidential to the company and we have to sign NDAs. But what we can share, we will. We're also going to put behind the scenes type stuff out there. We're going to show you what it takes to write a script, how we storyboard what we do, post work, pre-production work, everything that goes into making videos. All things video related is going to be on that channel. So if you're interested in that type of thing, again, the link is down in the description. But be forewarned, there's not a lot of content out there right now. Everything is happening live. So we didn't spend 6 months building footage and we're just going to dump them out there once a month. You're going to see what we got as soon as we're able to share it with you. So go down there, check that channel out, and give it a sub if that's something that you're into. Okay, back to Primal Edge. 2020 has definitely got a lot of stuff happening to it. I've already begun receiving work for this year. I've got 2 different Damascus knives that I'm working on. One's got a busted handle that needs repair work. Another one is got a left-handed sheath and the individual's right-handed, so I've got to swap that out for him. I've got some axe work that's being done. Recently, a local theater group has asked me to help with some prop work, so I'll also be showing you how to do some really cool custom stuff. I'm working on a fairy tale book, an oversized fairy tale book that they can use on stage right now, as well as some, I guess the best way to explain it would be cosplay type weapons, cosplay safe weapons, big clubs for ogres and that type of thing. I've got a lot of work and it's going to be a whole lot of fun. But the most exciting thing that I've got currently on my to-do list for 2020 is going to be, actually it's a viewer build. I've got a playlist that I will link down below for a cane that I made some years ago, and it was a early production. I was learning, I was fumbling around, so don't judge me too much, but definitely go check it out and see what I did and how I did it. But the thing that makes the cane, actually let me show you. This is the cane right here, and it's nothing fancy. It's just an old cane I found in the closet. It was all beat up and messed up. It had a kind of a, the handle that sits over here like this. I chopped it up, took it apart, fixed it, put some epoxy on it to kind of stabilize the wood, added a cool spike on the tip of it, and naturally the skull. Also put a little wrap around the handle here so you had something to hold on to. And I guess what makes this build so fancy isn't so much this, because there's nothing really outstanding about it. What makes it so special and what's made it so popular on my channel is this, a hidden sword. I love this feature. I think it's awesome. Now, I've always loved this cane ever since I was a kid. When I found it and saw the condition it was in, I knew I had to take the opportunity to kind of rebuild this thing. I was never going to get it back to the original shape, so don't anybody fret for the fact that I had to tear it apart. The handle was cracked and chipped. Some of the things down here are just beyond repair. Now, some of you out there had some good suggestions. Maybe hide it and maybe rebuild the cane into something more refined and fancy, something that you could walk around the streets with. And then others had a bit of a more interesting idea, something that appeals to me, to put it in a hiking staff. And I thought that was a great idea. I love making hiking staffs. I got a ton of wood out there that's been drying from a development that went up a few years ago. I went through with the truck and grabbed up all the little saplings I could that they tore down, and I've had them drying for a couple of years now, and they're ripe and ready to start turning into hiking staffs. As a matter of fact, here's the most recent one I started carving. Nothing fancy, just some scallops around the edges. I'm going to finish the top off at a later date. I haven't had a chance to get back to it. Did the flame staining, one of my favorite looks. So what I'll end up doing is taking this and getting it finished and probably donate this to a friend who's been bugging me for one for quite a while. So that's the direction I'm going to go. I'm going to take one of those saplings out of the garage, carve it up, split it, see if I can embed that blade into it, get something really neat and really interesting built out of it. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. What else do I have? I've got an axe here that I'm going to be rebuilding. I got this red handle, some kind of stain on it. I'm going to strip this thing out. It's in great shape. Doesn't need to be rehung. I'm just going to take and refinish the handle blade here, work on the head just a little bit, get rid of some of the mess ups here, clean this up, sharpen it, and then make a mask for it. So anyway, guys, that's about it. Lots of stuff planned. If there's anything that you are most looking forward to, let me know down in the comments below. Tell me what it is. Maybe I'll prioritize that one first so you can get right to the good stuff. So for you new subscribers out there, welcome aboard. Thanks so much for joining the community. Hopefully you're looking forward to some of the stuff I've got coming up in the next season. And for you folks who have been subscribed for quite a long time and stuck with me through thick and thin, thank you so much for staying. I really appreciate having you here. Your views, your comments, your likes, your shares, everything. You've really made this channel something amazing, and I really appreciate every last one of you. With that being said, you all have a fantastic day. Thanks again for everything, and I'll see you soon.